I'm back again. Um, Steph, did you hear me read the Kaga's letter? Okay. I will read you the letters I found in this chest that is hidden. One book made Gale and Shadowheart inspired. Balance is a myth. Where any clan treads, nature struggles. Unity is a fiction. Men of mere flesh seek only to tame beasts and raise flora. We are thunder, we are the rain. We shatter mankind and grow a new life in its place. A mark crisscrossing the page doesn't look scribbled so much as slashed. Kaga, Swamp Duck, meet me alone, Olden. This is the Drow's letter. Track the druid, find whatever burrow he runs to, and report back to me. Remember, you are only a scout. Do not engage and do not kill anyone. Simply observe and return. I shall decide what we do next. Okay. We have stolen all the things. We're done reading. And now it is time for some murder. Or actually, let's talk to this wolf again.
Wolf focuses on you, calmed in your presence.
Good dog. Good wolf. Yes, M is probably Menthara. All right, we're going to camp. We're gonna get our favorite murderers back. Hi.
Yes? Well, obviously I would. But you have so many followers already. I wouldn't want to crowd you.
Well, you can tell Shadowheart to get lost.
In that case, I'd be happy to tag along.
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it? He may be talented, but only a Githyanki's Zathis can cleanse an embedded tadpole.
We have to go to the hospital.
The party's full. You'll need to make room.
Go
Ready
to
for
the hospital. I don't care about these herbal remedies. Go to the hospital.
Something the matter?
Those murals on the grove, something catch your eye? Oh.
What can I say? They were eye-catching. Consider me an art lover.
Okay.
Defende nos ab, imminentibus, alquilebre obtuo. Complexum tuum, ad terra urtum.
Everybody on the elevator.
Remember our deal now.
You made it look so easy. The killing.
Well, I'm really good at it, so.
These tieflings prove fragile. I've a mind to end their misery myself.
Calm yourself. They're survivors, not soldiers.
I failed to see the distinction.
Doo-doo-doo. Where is the secret passageway?
That Zaithis you mentioned intrigues me.
An intricate device crafted by Malar, our most gifted artisans. I am sworn to say no more.
Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful. Too fast. I must heal.
Oh shit, I'm almost dead because I'm on fire. I died right before I could heal myself.
Quite ready for you.
Yeah, help him up.
Oh, this was more fun when he was screaming.
That took the edge off.
I might have forgotten to give everybody long stride.
Knows about this damn weapon.
There it is. Alright, let's go.
Leaves. Maybe we can set him on fire. We should set the whole grove on fire.
On my way.
Ah.
Nothing will stand in my way.
You're good. She's running away from the vampire. You don't have Misty Step yet, I don't think. Well, she made it easy for you because now you have the high ground.
Still on my feet.
Where's the... Oh, there we go. There's the other person. Okay. Let's see...
One day I'll catch a break.
Victory awaits.
Looting all the dead bodies. The real treasure is the loot you took from all the dead bodies.
His breaths are shallow, his wounds deep. He doesn't respond to your voice.
Well, fortunately, we have healing spells. Now you can talk to us.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here.
Was no one looking for you?
No. I'd still be outside gathering herbs if I didn't run into the goblins. I must tell the others what happened. I step careful. There are traps in these tunnels. And thank you again.
Guy runs. Okay. Now we can loot everything.
Let's have a look. Let's see.
Darian, you're up. We have a thing to unlock.
Let's crack it open. Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
What to do? Anything of use? Should mind my step.
wonder if there's anything over here. There must be, because there's the trap over there. Can we jump? Or are we not good enough at jumping? We can do it.
That might be worth a look.
Need to jump. Or not.
Too much to bear.
This breeds madness.
Some healing for a wizard in need.
Okay, we have to help a wizard in need.
Intestines throb, blood whispers.
Hey, there's a dead guy. What's glowing? Oh, it's just the trap thing again. Alright. I think we need a long rest.
Tell me, Lae'zel, what is it like on the astral plane? Your home realm intrigues me.
Githyanki lay their eggs on other planes. They cannot mature in the astral. I will only be welcomed once I obtain a Mind Flayer's head.
Okay. I don't quite want to take a long rest just yet. Fortunately, we have a lot of healing potions.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Watch your back.
Action, not reaction.
Alright, everybody's healed up.
And these things have stayed interesting.
People up ahead.
Something's wrong.
Press the wound. Not like that. You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear
This
us,
guy
Ed?
has the worst haircut.
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
His wounds look deep. I might be able to help.
He's hurt badly. An owlbear got him deep. If there's anything you can do.
I'm watching you.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits, yours to shepherd.
Protect them.
They are a true soul. Mind them. They will. They.
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin. I don't know any druids.
Okay.
What? Are you testing us?
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice. Your words are her
Do you
command.
think the
She grants you
Absolute
the power to
sounds
enforce her will.
like the narrator?
And when the time comes, the true souls, you, will rule.
Oh, I like these two. All zeal and no brains.
I'm gonna say a crude summary. You have more to learn of our faith, novice.
I'm sorry, true soul. I only repeated what I thought I knew. It seems the Absolute still has a great deal to teach me.
Okay, so forget the owlbear. You are still alive. Go.
What? And just leave Ed? I suppose he'd want us to go on. Find a way to honor his sacrifice.
May the Absolute guide us.
They spoke of the Absolute. Same as that goblin, Sazza. Curious.
Goblins and humans were... How can I help?
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Most corpses feel like toys before you, to be played with and discarded when you tire. This body seems different. A friend calls out from the corpse, desperate to be freed. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
Gotta get those brain worms. Let your curiosity guide you. Free the tadpole. So now we have 2 worms, because we stole the other from the druids. We're stealing all his stuff. Okay, let's talk to some friends.
Yes?
Darian has nothing to say. What about you, Lae'zel?
Speak.
You have nothing to say about tadpoles. Got it. Hey, we found it.
I am enjoying our walks together. Aren't you, gang?
Sure.
In silence.
Strange. It looks healthy, but it's stone dead.
Okay. The pig's dead, my friend. Staring at it won't bring it back. Come on. We'll never fix these brainworms if we stop and gawk at every piece of carrion you find.
Let's check out this mysteriously dead boar.
The boar seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. Examining the corpse, you see 2 small puncture wounds in its neck.
And is it dead enough for you?
The marks are strange. Do you recognize them, Astarion?
It's been drained of blood with wounds in its neck. It's been killed by a vampire. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to worry you. They are ferocious creatures. But don't worry. I'll keep watch tonight. We won't have to worry about nocturnal visitors. Now please, let's go.
Okay, ooh, pouch. Okay, so, this is, I believe, as soon as you cross this bridge,
You've a particular way with words, Gale. Perhaps oration suits you more than battle.
They're not mutually exclusive. Weave is served best with a dash of eloquence.
now we have to save every time we do a long rest, or we might accidentally kill,
Prowess in battle
what's
is remarkable, as is your battle stance itself.
Rathajak.
Dead goblins.
Technique known to few outside Kalir.
Dead travelers.
Shall I teach you?
Were they heading to the Druid's Grove? I'll pass, thank you. I prefer abjuration over acrobatics.
Okay, I believe this is the way to Karlach. Look at all these herbs I can pick up.
Need something?
Some mushrooms.
You fight well, but you're so efficient. Why not have a little fun?
Fun? I fight to win, not to make spectacles.
What a waste.
Historian's like, why don't you play with your food more? I think.
Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be nearby.
An unusual place to find a shrine of Seluna, but there it is.
Hey, that's the god that Shadowheart hates. But we don't know that yet.
Sealed by magic. There's no smashing this open.
This thing won't yield its contents easily.
But what if we steal all this shit around it?
That's curious. Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Well, you're standing on the thing I want to pick up.
Just an old prayer.
Oh, I'm very hurt.
Chest's unlocked. My prayers are answered.
Yay, now we can steal all this shit.
Well, hello.
Withering Dance. When the wearer has 50% points or less, they don't provoke an opportunity attack. Well, I think I'll feed Gale this item.
Lost in thought.
Nothing hurts anymore.
How can I help? Your enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging. But it is a delicate process to keep my condition stable. I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer.
Okay. Well, we have a thing for you to eat later.
That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
What's this? Something weak, something tender. Won't even have to chew you before I feed you to my son. Soft meat.
Durge is very delicate.
It's a splinter. I've gutted bigger threats than you with worse.
Oof. That was close.
You're small, weak. Killing you would be a waste of time. You can go, but you make one wrong step and I'll rip you to shreds.
Lizelle is anti not fighting the owlbear. Okay, I'm gonna look at the map. Where's Karlach? Okay, so we want to go... Okay, so we want to go north. Are we going the right way? Hey! Did someone come out of that? Where do I jump? I like that her thingamabobber is here before you find her.
West Baldur's Gate, East Elturel.
Oh, it's a boy. It's a good boy. Best boy.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly. I told you to go.
I'm telling you, he's a good boy. And we won't hurt him. That's no good. We need to re-roll this. No, we need to use all our inspiration to make the dog love us. Good.
There's death in your scent, but not in your words. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest.
I don't think he's gonna wake up.
Of course he will. And then we'll return home.
What's your name?
He calls me Scratch. You can do the same.
What happened to your friend?
We were attacked. Cackling, furry things on two legs. And their smell, it was strange, rotten, evil.
You know the creatures he describes. Gnolls.
No, I won't leave him.
If he doesn't wake up, follow my scent. I have a camp.
If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
Good dog. Good doggo.
Don't mind if I do.
Look at all these mushrooms.
Well, hello.
I didn't
can I
want
do
to
for
talk
you?
to you. I was trying to pick up a mushroom. I'm sorry. Oh, hey, fishes. Got some berries. This is when we learn that boys can't jump. Gail.
Ah, excellent choice.
No Never a dull moment.
Okay, I want to talk to the paladins first, so I can buy stuff from them. And then I will talk to a dead toll collector. That bodes well. Toll collector's key.
A key? I wonder what it opens.
Alright, so we're gonna go talk to the guys.
Need any supplies? We've fewer mouths to feed now.
How many did you lose?
2. Both stalwarts of Tyr, sworn to uphold justice.
The Lord of Justice sent us after a devil haunting this area. We squared off against her. We lost. Talk to Anders if you want the details. I don't have it in me to recount the horror.
Okay, she doesn't have much good. But I will sell her this rotten carrot and this rotten fish. And I'm doing this one at a time so I don't accidentally sell my shit again. Oh, cap of curing. I will not accidentally sell my clothes again. Yeah, give me all your money.
In Tyr's name.
I'm gonna take everything before Karlach burns it down.
Seems simple enough. Looks empty.
How can I help?
Something good here, I hope.
I hope you don't mind me taking all your stuff, lady. Okay, I think I got most of it.
Cut it out. It's worse than Noel's arm. Who's there? Please, keep your distance. You're welcome to shelter here, but we've grave injuries to tend to.
Who or what attacked you?
A devil. The most deadly foe we've yet encountered. We are paladins of Tyr, Lord of Justice. He sent us after an infernal being, straight out of the Nine Hells, hiding in the form of a one-horned tiefling. She slaughtered countless refugees fleeing the Absolute. Yesterday, she butchered an entire family without mercy. We were lucky to survive our encounter with her.
Religion fail. I've been called a devil before. Are you sure tiefling is what you
The
say?
Fiend may have been a tiefling once, but she belongs to Avernus now. I wish it were not so. And I bear no grudge against your people.
Where's the devil?
She ran toward the river when she saw we were merely wounded, not dead. Down the hill from here. She must pay for her crimes. If you capture her, you will have served Tyr where we could not. This is the sword of justice, blessed by Tyr. I've wielded it since I swore my oath. It's all I have, but it's yours if you stop her. Bring me her head, and Tyr will consider her crimes repaid.
I'll think about it.
May the just God guide you.
Can I take this money? Yes, I can. You can't stop me, liar man.
Might be useful.
Those who journey to the coast with the interior regions lying on the east are typically seek out the Risen Road, running parallel to the River Carthern. The Risen Road provides an overland route all the way from Ariel to Baldur's Gate and has proven tempting to travelers seeking an alternative to the river's barges and sails of Cardiff. A portion of the road, approximately halfway between Admiral and Baldur's Gate, has recently been developed into an enclave of saloon worship with a temple of not insignificant splendor lying near the road. Indeed, an entire village, Moonhaven, has developed alongside the temple and can provide food shelter for weary travelers. Further east lies the citadel of Moonrise Tower, where a toll is required for onward passage, goods and folks alike. Some are tempted to go off-road in order to avoid the toll. However, bandits and many other dangers of them pay a much steeper price. Stealing stuff. Stealing stuff. Esteemed reader, while the journal is no stranger to surprising news from the outmost reaches of the Fairland, I must warn the seasoned edition contains news some might find, in words, shocking. It might be that the cult of the Absolute reports by our agent in Eldergard will fade like any other, but reports of alliances between goblins and Losmorn Drow, trolls and Dogar are particular cause for alarm. The seriousness of the enclosed report is quite unique in our history. Prior to the publication, messengers sent to locations including Baldur's Gate, Subnal, and Candlekeep. Let us hope these reports receive proper gravity and safety for all. What else can I steal?
Keep a blade close.
No time to rest. No traps, please.
Okay.
Better not be cursed.
All right, Astarion.
Keep your distance, darling.
We need you to disarm some traps.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Yes, but they've also left a trap here, and it seems like all of you missed it.
Let's go. That's curious. That thing is tiny, and I am not.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Mutatis mutandis.
I'm now a gnome. Where is the thing that... Oh my god, I can't see it.
What now? Let's
Ooh,
move.
here is Darian.
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together. I'm way too big.
Still too big, huh?
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
Okay. We cannot do this.
All right, what now?
Well... I'm encumbered.
What's hiding here?
None of them seem to care about the fact that there's all these traps around.
They should all be running.
Let's see. Looks empty.
Okay, is Darian? They're being very bad at noticing stuff right now. And the camera is not behaving.
Moving.
I spotted a trap. Move with purpose.
That's no good. Roll again. Okay.
eager for battle. An efficient path.
A pressure plate? Curious. There must be a trick to it.
Yes?
Gale, I need you to sit on
New
this other
horizons.
chair.
I have such a headache.
Now Asterion and I are going to loot everything. I'm heavily encumbered.
Huh, I'll give it a shot.
Be careful. There are traps about.
Well, why don't you take care of that?
Into my pocket.
And I was just hovering over it. There we go. Alright, I got everything.
Still alive, so that's progress. Another step forward.
Look at all this stuff. We'll sort through all this later. Okay, time to get our girl. Durge plays the violin. He's very good at it too. Someone gave every character a level in Bard, so that way they could be a band. Hi there.
One horn. This is the devil Will has been tasked to kill.
Try dousing the flames.
Steady on, soldier. That's the stuff. Oh, fuck me. It's you, from the Nautiloid. Please tell me I found you before those so-called paladins of Tyr did.
First I'd like to know how you're controlling those flames.
Nice of you to ask. Lately, I've gotten used to being called Devil. No follow-up questions. The truth is, well, it's a long story, and I'll tell it, but...
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Tadpole in our heads, it connects us.
Fuck's sake. Mountains as far as the eye can see. Guess that explains the voices. From that peek I got into your head, you've made some inroads trying to get the thing sorted. But alas, no joy. I'm Karlak. And you are...
I'm Durge, or... I'll do Durge.
Well met, soldier. Now that we're old pals, how would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards?
Yeah.
A little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good at killing demons. Really good. So good, Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. Took me 10 years to properly escape, but now I'm free. Zariel sent goon after goon to hunt me down. But believe me when I tell you, I'm not going. The latest yappy little dogs she sicked on me are nearby. A group of dopes posing as paladins of Tyr. Want to help me take them down?
So you want me to kill the people hunting you?
Don't worry. I'll lead the charge. I could use your help. There's a lot of them, and only one of me. After that, we can team up. Take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
She's, perhaps a little rough around the edges, but I suppose I can be smooth enough for two.
Shut up, Gil. Karlach's way better than you. Let's do it.
Fuck yes. They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Looks like your troops all trooped up. You'll need to send someone packing if you want me to join.
Gil, go home.
Keeping your greatest weapon in reserve, eh? An excellent strategy.
Excellent. Let's go.
What's so funny? You haven't got some laughing curse, have you?
I really made it out of Avernus. It's incredible.
No one back home will ever believe this.
I want Astarion to stay out here and kill that lady.
Trust no one.
I've got a long road ahead.
Don't touch me.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Please, no more. Leave us in peace and we shall leave you in kind.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please, we just want to go home. What sort of devilment is this? Paladins, to arms! This one is with the Fiend!
Okay, I wanna try again.
Please, no more.
Cut the...
Don't let her hurt us. Please, we just want to go home.
There we go.
The Archduchess will be delighted when we return with Karlach's head on a pike.
There's something in the squint of his eye. You suspect he's lying.
Enough! Enough! I'll not play pretend anymore. Karlach, you're going home in pieces if needs must. And you'll soon learn what it means to ally yourself with the likes of this garbage.
The furnace was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back! Ah! Ha! Morse code.
I will ascend. Let my name be known.
Hungry for the slaughter. Time for a new approach.
Ooh. Okay.
Well, well.
my name be known.
Shall we cut and run? They see me.
Okay, so let's revive Durge. Can't tell. So that's Karlach. Okay, this is Durge.
Take you. I'm fading fast. I must heal.
Let's get going.
Won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash.
Zariel won't get you again. We'll make sure of that.
That's right, she won't. She can't. She couldn't even lay a finger.
Alright, everyone who is not Karlach needs to get out of here. Our girl has some stuff to work out.
That ought to do it. Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should.
How do I look?
Hot.
Careful, soldier. If I burn any hotter, I might explode. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close, till I've found a way to calm it down.
How the hell did you get an infernal engine for a heart?
High pain tolerance, and a dynamic duo of truly shitty bosses. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the Scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him.
I wonder if they meant Damon, tiefling weaponsmith.
A weaponsmith, huh? Not sure if he's the guy, but I'd love to find out. A tune-up would do this rusty heart a world of good.
Alright. Now we're gonna go back to the grove.
Whatever killed those gnolls might be nearby. Careful.
Oh, this is a different bridge full of dead things. Picking up a rib cage. No big deal.
Smell that? Blood. This whole plain reeks of it.
That'll wake you up of a fine day, won't it?
I do not need awakening. My senses are sharpened.
Why are we slowing down? The year, 10 air. The place, a sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlach, a knock-kneed delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell. Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job. A good job. With people I liked. Doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh, to feel so invincible again.
What does the infernal engine do to you?
Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close.
You must be pent up.
I try not to think about it. I still think about it constantly, but, you know, I try. One of these days, I'll sort the whole infernal affair out, get myself cooled off.
It does.
Start
It
making
does
up
kind
for
of look
lost
like
time.
Astarian's checking him
But
out.
not today. Hey,
Can we tell her? Oh, I have no memories of where I came from or who I truly am. Is that part of Ceramorphous?
I don't think so. At least, I still remember everything. In more detail than I wish. But, as for what's going on in your mind, and maybe in mine, I'm certain there are answers out there. We'll find them together.
I'm drawn to violence, to blood, obsession that could become compulsions.
Well, look. You've said it, right out loud. That takes guts. The guts you'll need to change. Or at least make sure you're channeled in the right direction. I've got enough enemies who could do with a good bloodletting, you know?
Do you know about the city ethereal falling into a furnace?
Wasn't all that long ago. I never knew the whole of how and why, but I remember the devil slavering with delight. I should have looked after the Elterans more. Gone out of my way to make sure they were all right. The long and short of it was, I didn't want to risk my neck. I let them get on with the nightmare, same as I had to. But Avernus is no place for decent folk.
Everyone's so
I'm
nice
glad they
to
got
Durge
out.
and doesn't care about
So
his
glad.
murderous compulsions. In your expert opinion, what's the best way to kill a devil?
Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Talking about murder. Now with those paladins out of the way, what's next on your agenda?
First things first, I need to get this engine tuned up. Thing's powerful, but it's been feeling volatile ever since I left the Hells. Can't be too hard to find an infernal mechanic round here, right?
This isn't where I thought I'd end up. How about you?
Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you?
This is all there has ever been. I remember snippets of blood. I think my home is somewhere in Baldur's Gate. I'm gonna say this is all there has ever been. I remember only snippets of blood.
It'll come back to you. Maybe you'll recognize something we passed, or maybe we'll find out what happened to you. I get the feeling we've got a long road
funny
ahead
that you
of us.
mentioned the Blade of the
I hope we
Frontiers.
find you some answers along the way.
Alright, so I'm actually, what are things that we got? Okay, let's go to near the grove. Everybody on the elevator? Good, good.
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that? Love. Was that? They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service. It's not every day one meets such a cavalier sinner as yourself. A true, bloody pleasure.
Oh, you're familiar with my work?
I'm rather the admirer of the sanguine arts, even if I wasn't quite born under a killing moon myself. Shall we withdraw? We have much to discuss, to our mutual satisfaction. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come. There, middle of somewhere.
I don't like this at all.
The House of Hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
At least the what makes you say that?
Call it a ninth sense. What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do.
Fuck. A Cambion.
Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain.
What makes you think I need saving?
Come now, why play hard to get when you're in deep over your tadpoled head? One skull, two tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all, like that.
He's just showing off. Then fix it or dive at my hand.
Yes. I like it when my clients put up a fight, only to realize victory was never an option. Try to cure yourself, shop around, beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease.
That's what separates us from the devils, soldier. They think our greatest strength is a weakness.
And if I do take this deal, what would you find? I'll have the last laugh in the end. I'll do that.
I've always wondered what a laughing mind flayer sounds like. All those pretty little symptoms, Sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
All right.
Now there's a bloody devil trailing after us. Well, this gets better and better. Shop around, he said. He seems sure we won't find anything. And he might be right. We've had no luck so far.
He's not. We still have options.
Maybe. But all that take your time, I'll wait nonsense. He's playing with us. He reminds me of, well, someone I used to know. Someone I'd like to play with people. Creatures like them don't play games unless they know they can win.
We're not as playing at things. We'll show him that.
Maybe. But he's not the only one spinning a web for us. This is no ordinary mind flayer parasite. Who tampered with it, and why? What do they have planned for us? And why are we important enough that a devil comes knocking on our door?
I wish he hadn't shown up, because I wanted to ask everyone's opinion on Karlach, and now they're going to want to talk about the devil.
This devil, Raphael, flaunts his paltry wings as if he wants to impress us. You saw the red dragon slaying his infernal kin above hell's fires, did you not? Next to a dragon, the devil's a gnat. When I am Kithrak, I will take my Queen Vlaakith his head as a trophy.
Rad. Kithrak, what does that mean?
Githyanki Knights, the riders that chase the Nautiloid. They are the commissars and enforcers of my Queen Vlaakith's will. Vlaakith bestows no greater honor. To wield a Kithrak silver sword is my destiny. I will earn my queen's favor, and I will conquer every layer of hell should she command it.
Why were the knights chasing the Mind Flayer ship?
The Geich are my kind's mortal enemy. It is not unusual for the Kithrak to give chase. To penetrate the hells, this is unusual. But I'm not one to question the wisdom of my queen. I can see but to the horizon. Vlaakith's sight pierces the many planes. Speak.
Alright, let's talk to Karlach about the devil.
Can't believe that devil just took us into the hells with a snap of his fingers. If I see him again, I'll wring his neck.
Yeah. I'd enjoy watching that.
I knew I liked you. Raphael was his name, right? He's trying to lure us into a game he knows we can't win. I'm not playing. Glad you're not either.
Okay, so, where's Alfie? Alright, so we're gonna save, and then we're gonna get recruiting Karlach at camp, and then I'm gonna end it there.
One horn, the stink of Avernus, Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
Karlach, the Archdevil Zariel's gladiator, come to burn the Sword Coast to ash.
You got it wrong, Will. Will's not.
Well, not counting the fuckers that need a good hurting.
Shut it, devil. I know your kind. A heart darker than a shadow's nightmares. You'd cut a child's throat just to taste the blood.
A devil? I didn't take the blade for a fool. I'm...
A great fire roars through you. The fire of the first hell. You are Karlach, tearing through demons across a blood-red landscape of fire and volcanic cinder. The front lines of the Blood War. With every swing of her axe, Karlach fulfills Mistress Zariel's purpose.
Proof! Clear as summer sky. It's over, Karlach. It's time you feel the sting of the blade.
I've tried to tell you. I'm not what you think I am.
Another vision. Karlach's blade rays slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes
Astarion
dart
looks like
around,
he's like
seeking
meditating
escape.
in the background.
Will shudders with Karlach's desperation. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
By Balduran's helm, No, I will not be tricked.
You saw the truth. I may be an effective soldier, but I never wanted to serve Zariel. Legged it away from her the first chance I got.
And yet you served.
Will catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
No! Devils cannot be trusted!
You know monsters better than anyone. Can't you look in my eyes and see I'm not a devil?
You don't know what this means. You don't know what you're asking me to do.
I'm asking you to live, Will. I don't want to hurt you. And to be frank, I'd rather not find out how the blade got his name. I swear to you, on all I am not what you think.
Shit! Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce. I see the good in you, Karlach. I promise not to lose sight of it. Even when the hells burn hottest.
Glad Will saw sense. Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick mover to track down old Karlach. Same. Now, instead of a liability, I've got a friend. Or I will have soon, anyway.
Seems like Will and Karlach will play nice from now on. Saves us having to pick sides.
Now will you talk about the devil?
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey. Fine. What's on your mind? I wasn't expecting it, but...
Okay. So yeah, now no one's gonna talk about the devil because the Gale.
Thank goodness that's all dealt with. The odds are stacked high enough against us already. They'll need to turn on each other. Think of it as long as I pay, there will be... I can assure you, the battlefield... How can I help?
Yeah, that's a bummer.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly. It means that a reckoning's coming. And I'll be the one to pay up. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance. You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me. Well met.
What do you make of Raphael?
He brings to mind a story. The Devil with the Silver Tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales. Don't you think?
Yeah, like all the murder. With the right teacher, yes. What are your thoughts on the devil, Will?
Refuse him, no matter how tempting the offer, no matter how delicious the feast
I mean,
he
we
lays out
threatened
for
to
you.
kill him, so...
The cost will be too great.
Don't worry, I have no
That's
interest.
because you still have hope. But when he becomes your last hope, remember this. He'll require of you only what you're least ready to part with, and then require more still. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure, but the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
Now will Gale talk to us about the devil?
What's on your mind?
No. So yeah, we don't get to tell Gale that he's a dum-dum for... Dog. 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 We gotta turn on our talk to animals. Talk to the dog. Dog, no, come back. We must talk.
Hope you're keeping well, friend. Master, friend. I stayed with him until I knew he was gone. I'll never forget him. But I'm glad to have met you.
Pet him. I only get approval from 2 people for petting the dog? I need everyone to see me pet the dog.
Hope you're keeping well, friend. Master, friend. I'll never forget him. But I'm glad to...
Dog pets, dog pets, dog pets. Okay. I'm going to check how much everyone likes me, and then we will call it a night. Okay, so Lizelle is medium.
Making me sweat.
Karlak is neutral, but we just got her. Astarion is neutral because we don't know he's a vampire yet.
All is ash and meat.
All's well, I hope. Aside from the obvious. Your dance card is full. Lose a partner and they'll be... Lead...
Well met. I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough space for me to squeak. Ready and willing.
What's on your mind? I'd be delighted. Though, someone else will need to watch the cook pot. Back in the thick of things at last. Oh, how exciting.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Okay, Shadowheart is neutral.
Where am I needed?
Will is medium.
The air is ripe with magic.
Gale is the one who likes me the best. It's probably because I told him I'd let him eat boots. Yes, that is where everyone gets the Gale is the cook, because he says someone else has to watch the cook pot.
Mind never quiet.
Okay, we're gonna help some kids.
Soldier? No room in your party. What should I do? Excellent. Let's go.
Okay, saving. Next time we're gonna save a bunch of tiefling kids, and that's gonna make Karlak and Will and Gale like us, because we're saving kids. Thanks everyone for coming to the stream, despite connection hiccups at the beginning. Obviously I'll play again next Sunday. And we'll have more Durge adventures. Later.